G'day guys, welcome to another episode of Terra10. We left directly after work for this one on a Friday night and met up with Adam in the morning.
Here he is. Hey mate, how you going?
We all gathered up the next morning to talk some smack and plan out our adventure for the day. Well, try to.
Just a chance to basically go for a drive and encounter what we encountered, really.
Yeah.
None of us have been here before, so I have no idea what we're looking for. I'm thinking if we can do maybe in that block.
G'day guys, another episode of Terra10 here. We are out in King Country 4x4 Park on this beautiful summer's day. Hasn't relentlessly rained on us for the last 24 hours, but we're here, we're square and we're ready to get into it.
Heavy thunderstorm warnings for most of central North Island. We're right in the middle of it. If you look around, we're surrounded by fog and rain clouds, but we'll just catch the break in the weather and we're into it.
Yep. Auckland's currently underwater.
Floodwaters here in Ventura Street in Mangere reached this high last night, quite literally lifting houses off their foundations.
So we're going to aim for that here too. Ready to rip into it.
Yeah, so we've got Logan, freshly lifted hay, and we've got Mark and Dubbo.
Oh,
VW.
and Lewis, we'll get Lewis in there as well.
Yeah. Trusty D-Max there. And we've got Mitch over here. The Rusty.
Another Toyota to show you guys how it's done.
Alright, let's rip into it, eh?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
You might be asking, where on God's green earth are we? We are at King Country 4-Wheel Drive Club, and this is a couple hours northwest of Taupo, New Zealand. King Country 4-Wheel Drive Club share this land with Doc, which is really cool. On there they have a couple of shanties, so you can even stay the night there. Within the land that these guys have to 4-wheel drive on, there's heaps of tracks to choose from. So we make our way out there.
G'day guys, Adam here. We are about to kick off proceedings. At the start of this track, there's 4 different entrances, all ranging from a walk in the park to suicide. Here's Logan on number 3, giving it a good old nudge.
Gonna have a go, Adam? Gonna have a go? Show how it's done?
Someone's had a good old go with this one, with 33s probably, and today is not our day. Being so wet and muddy, there's no chance we're going to get out there.
G'day guys, Mark here. Just thought I'd cut in here just to say that Logan, the Toyota Land Cruiser, man, just gets a little bit of mud in those tyres and it just doesn't go anywhere for some reason. He tried a number of tracks and yeah, Adam came to the rescue.
Hey Logan, it's one wheel behind the other, not beside each other. When you're done playing in the mud there, Mr. Krabs, I'll pull you out.
I think maybe you need to start with the learner. Track first, bro.
Take 1.
Isn't this take 5? I'm running out of film here, bro. Running out of room.
Righto, a chance to redeem myself after 2 abysmal performances.
What's more than that?
Quiet you.
Hey, what was that toot at the end, bro? Was that Thomas the Tank?
Yeah, that was the victory horns.
Oh.
That felt awful.
Next up is Adam in his D-Max BTW. It is modified. Just to highlight, we did have a lot of rain overnight. Trust me, we heard it all, and it came down a lot. So these tracks are just super slippery.
I think you just need to commit, bro.
This is where Adam runs out of a bit of talent and has to call for a...
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
After my stellar performance, I was rather humbled that I had to winch Adam through this one. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I should be able to get that. Good night.
Come on, Mitcho. Let's show them what these mighty Toyotas and that awesome 3-litre 1KZ can do. Show up that D-Max.
That climb, grab there, you might get it.
What if it's worth just chucking a max track?
I reckon.
A couple down there and then just for a little bit more.
Alright, see how it goes.
Sometimes you like
Good go.
And here we have Lewis and Dubbo, the 4.2 V8 monster. Just a little word of advice, RIP headphone users.
Mate, you guys look,
Yeah, I'm not going to talk anymore.
oh well. Bro, nice drive. You made that.
Just went so easy.
Did you have dip locking or you just...
Yeah, I locked the centre.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh, that's cheating.
Oh, sorry, I was not meant to say that.
That just went so easy.
Yeah.
I was like waiting for you to stop at the top and my, oh, holy heck, he's come straight for me.
Was that me?
Yeah, I think so. They've done it on that one.
Like, she's flat as a rock, literally.
That one's still in its orbit now.
Wow. I didn't realise that would go that well.
The sound of it was just unreal. I was sitting there behind it by the corner.
Almost forget driving it because you can't hear it very well from inside.
You can hear it outside. Probably damn on air, hear that before so.
How legendary does that thing sound? And right around the corner, we just have this easy little bog hole which I attempted to take a high line and try and straddle it.
I'm stuck. So give me a quick tuck back, and I might just give it a bit more
After I made this silly mistake, we found that the bog hole on the right hand side was actually very shallow and quite an easy drive. So, of course I would look like an idiot getting stuck in front of the boys on a really simple feature, but I mean, why else would they invite me? And just like that, with a little tug back to get me back online, we got through this feature with no worries. Just like that, the whole convoy follows suit. Apart from little Lewis, it seems like he's got himself into a wee bit of trouble.
Oh, he did try that, I think.
It's like sitting on the...
Give him a quick snatch.
Mitch just said, goes, oh, it's about time we got stuck, it's a bit embarrassing.
Once we got Lewis unstuck, we pushed on through this trail. Quite an easy section here with just a bit of water around. As the day progresses, it just got worse. Find ourselves here on this really steep uphill off-camber deep rutted section, which I actually carry not enough momentum through on my first attempt. We reset and give it some proper beans to get to the top.
I don't know if the VW would do that, will it? Any last words? I can't wait for this one. It's going to be good.
Just remember, right foot.
Again, momentum's your friend.
He's not hanging out.
Look at that face. That there is the face of commitment. That there is the face of perseverance. That there is the face of triumph. Haha, good drive, mate. Next up we have Mitcho and the mighty Luxie. Let's see how he handles this feature, eh? and after 6 well-spirited attempts and a few track replacements, we thought it'd be best idea to go for a quick recovery tug. Sorry, Mitcho.
I'll remember that, eh?
Oh, that was a shot. It was just like instant mark.
Oh. Would that not be helpful, or?
I don't know. I think because he's going at speed, it might not be helpful.
Okay. You can always put it back in.
Yeah.
So as you can see, Lewis gave it a red hot go, but with this vehicle on stock airbag suspension that also tries to auto level the vehicle as it climbs hills, has actually caught Lewis out here and driven the nose into the rut. What you also can't see is the recovery board has flicked up and is poking up against the back bumper, preventing him from going backwards. So recovery is our best option. Sorry Lewis, we can see you're a bit bummed out on this one, but you got to remember 3 other vehicles had already gone through there and chewed it out pretty good, so that wasn't a bad attempt for the V8.
By once, by alright people, Mitcho grabbed a set of recovery boards and she's 1 use only.
From here on we push through to the final feature of this little trail, where we're testing the depth of a bit of water. I found a pretty deep section which I was raring to have a go at, but I have given my interior a rinse on a few other trails prior to this, and I actually thought better of it this time.
This little bog hole looks a lot more menacing than it was. We all made it through pretty easily. And that concludes this section of the track. Now this being a 4-wheel drive park, the next adventure is just around the corner.
With the rain hammering down, we were looking for a nice easy track to finish our day off, as we were getting a bit tired of being wet. This one here looked like an absolute perfect way to wrap up our day. Yeah, right.
I just have to send it. So put some tracks down. It wants it. Yes.
Right, as much as I'd like to tell you Adam didn't drive this section, fortunately he did actually drive it. Our camera just ran out of juice at the wrong time.
I think the D-Max making this up and not the Land Cruiser kind of bruised Logan's ego as much as he bruised this track. Right, Mark is piloting Dubbo. He's about to tackle this big step up. Light it up, Mark.
Righto, Dubbo. If I'm not driving it, no one is. I made sure I dug those trenches nice and deep just to make it a heck of a time for you.
Almost. Turn right.
All worth it though, for that beautiful symphony orchestra coming from those pipes.
Hey, just wait there. That's the one. That's all she wrote. That's bellies. I don't know if you get that back either. Sitting on the tow hitch. Yeah, it's sitting on the tow hitch. Yeah, you're gonna have to. Yeah. So we snatched Dubbo out, and we moved on pretty quick because we're getting pretty drenched at this point. So Mitch thought he'd skip across this innocent-looking puddle, but it turned out to be a convoy swallowing bog hole.
Oh no, we'll be on the back road. Yeah, the yellow one's the big one. That should be right there. You shouldn't need one.
At this point in the day, our phones were getting a little bit tired. They were getting full up with content, and so we're pretty limited for filming. And our apologies to Mitch, we didn't capture him coming up the hill there. And yes, we did actually film with our phones. It was so wet we couldn't get the camera gear out.
This is it.
Adam's scrambling for any traction that he can find here. We may as well be on an ice rink with what we're dealing with at the moment. Far out, Otis. A few too many pies. If there's ever been a sign to lose some weight, here it is.
I'll just get over the brow of the hill here.
At this point, cameras have been off for a while and we are pushing really hard to get out. As lights fading, tummies are getting empty, we're low on food, low on fuel, and then Logan again decides to bring the drama. So while Lewis, myself and Adam were rolling around in the mud trying to get the vehicle repaired, we had sent Mark and Mitch ahead to scope out a way of actually getting ourselves out of this. One thing about driving new trails is we didn't actually know where we were on the trail in relation to the end of it and how to get out. So we thought, hit two birds with one stone, send the crew ahead to find us a way out while we tried to repair the 80.
So it's the only thing will be the VW. Why not?
And what's the light in the middle?
Yeah.
There's tracks down that side of it. I don't see if someone's gone that way either. No.
First trip, like I literally got this yesterday, Friday before the trip.
Must have known something, eh?
Well, maybe if I didn't bring it, it wouldn't have happened.
Maybe. Chicken before the egg, eh? Perfect. With the Audi back on its wheels, we're on our way again. This last bulk hole is our ticket out of here. So we sent Logan through because he's already the wettest.
So not that side? How does it feel?
Wet?
A bit soft on the bottom.
Oh, it's alright. Knee high?
This is on the other side of that, the dog's already been there, right?
Nearly.
There's a couple of little things and then we're back onto where we need to be.
New pair of boots on the tool count.
Next tracks.
Bulk hole to conquer. In the pissing rain. Let's go. Don't take that line after Logan. Come on. Go the right hand line. With two trucks through the left-hand line, I figured I'd take another one. Let's go right up the centre. Might give me the best chance of my little 32s. Pump dog days, fellas. Hang back, right. That's above the sills.
You might have noticed that we haven't got content of all the vehicles going through this bog hole. It was just getting too wet. Again, phones were getting full, and when we weren't recording, we were deleting stuff off that we didn't need.
On this truck. I've got one already on this truck. Just a long tow rope. I think we're just gonna drag him through if we can. We weren't taking any chances with Dubbo, so we hooked up the tow strap before he even entered the mud. And with that, it's not that deep. It's this track done. So Mitch thought it'd be a great idea. Just come take this easy track to finish out our day. Turns out it took us on about a 4-hour epic of mud and recovery, but it was fun. It was really fun.
frustrating when I blew that bead. It was a bit scary, but we got it all done, fixed and repaired, and we're out.
Yep.
Really wet, really keen for a warm shower, but it's all a part of the fun, eh? Can't get enough of it.
What an episode of Terra10.
Yeah, man. Had it all. Catch you guys.
Like full limmy on. I didn't want to change gear, I just held first. And I was like, yes, I'm out.
While you were doing that, I was like, come on, please. Once you're through, I knew we were asleep. I was like, come on, please.
Well, when you were doing those big washouts, when you were reversing back out and pulling all the water out, it looked, hey mate, it looked like it was a center line on the right hand side.
Yeah.
When you jumped in, you went.
Yeah, well, when I fell him.
Was that